On the breakfast news this morning, Anambra government assures of its commitment to youth empowerment. Oboji community celebrates 2025 New Yam Festival. Independence anniversary, Nigerians urged to work collectively for progress. On the foreign scene, UN to reimpose sanctions on Iran over its nuclear program. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous element to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers of 5111 and 080-022-00008. My name is Chidima Oranwa, and now the news in full. Anambra State Government has welcomed the 2025 Bad B Stream 2 core members with a strong pledge to equip them for success beyond their service year. Chibuzo Obidike completes the story.
Speaking at the swearing-in ceremony held at the National Youth Service Corps NYSC Orientation Camp, Mbauku Umuawolo, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Commissioner for Youth Development, urged the 2,157 new corps members to embrace discipline, good values, and practical skills that will serve them long after the program ends.
You represent the new torchbearers of unity, development, and national renewal. In Anambra, we recognize that our greatest resource is our youth. I hereby formally declare the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 Orientation Camp open.
NYSC State Coordinator Mrs. Pauline Ojushua praised the corps members for their enthusiasm and resilience in adapting quickly to camp life and urged them to use the orientation period to learn Nigeria's diverse cultures, build emotional intelligence, and sharpen their leadership abilities through drills, lectures, advocacy training, and social activities. One of the new corps members, Gibson Ayebatari, expressed delight at his posting, noting his long-standing friendship with Anambra people and hinting at a desire to make the state his permanent home.
The place is cool, and I would say Anambra people are good too. I also need to learn more, I also need to know more, so I would like to explore everything that has to do with Anambra people.
The chairman Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Professor Nkechi Keduku, has asked parents and guardians to ensure that their children and wards go to school with necessary books and uniforms, while the free education policy of Governor Chukwuma Soludo takes care of the tuition of the school children. Speaking at Urban Girls Secondary School Onitsha, Professor Ike Dugo maintained that with the free education policy of the state government, no child of school age should be found in the streets during school hours. She stressed that the innovative and transformative initiatives of Governor Soludo in all sectors of the state, especially education, deserve encouragement, and called on teachers and parents to vote for the governor for second term to enable him continue his good work in Anambra State. People from Anambra State and beyond gathered at the palace of the traditional Prime Minister of Obochi in Orumba South local government area to witness this year's New Yam Festival, which was celebrated in a grand style amidst cultural activities such as cultural music and dances, masquerade performances, award of chieftaincy titles to deserving indigents, among others. Performing the traditional New Yam Festival, the traditional Prime Minister of Oboji, who is also the Regent, Chief Ikechukwu Anachol, said he is organizing the New Yam Festival in his palace because their traditional ruler is absent, and urges people to continue to love one another as well as respect their community's constitution while praying God to bless them, noting that with the festival, his people can now start eating new yam. Some prominent people who attended the festival, including the traditional ruler of Aguleze Chukwu, Igwe Eric Nanyalugeu, the former Orumba South local government chairman, Prince Sunday Uchendo, and the President General Oboji, Mr. Nwedozie Ndobisi, thanked God for the success of the festival and commended their traditional prime minister and the people of Ogboji for organizing such a festival, saying that the festival will attract good life and prosperity to the people of Ogboji. Still on the news, President Bola Tinubu has urged Nigerians to embrace unity, peace, and tolerance as the nation commemorates its 65th independence anniversary. Speaking through the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, had a special Juma at a prayer held at the National Mosque Abuja. The president emphasized that Nigeria can only realize the vision of its founding fathers when citizens live harmoniously and work collectively for progress, while acknowledging the country's challenges. Tinubu assured that his administration was making steady strides in tackling them and appealed for patience as effort to continue to turn around the nation's fortunes. The president congratulated Nigerians on the anniversary, urging them to pray for the country and its leaders as the nation pursued a brighter future. He further highlighted the administration's achievements, noting significant progress in economic growth, agriculture, security, and other critical sectors. On the foreign scene, the United Nations sweeping economic and military sanctions look set to be reimposed on Iran a decade after they were lifted in a landmark international deal over its nuclear program. It comes after the UK, France, and Germany wrote to the UN Security Council last month, accusing Iran of failing to fulfill its commitment. Iran's President Massoud condemned the reimposition of international sanctions as unfair, unjust, and illegal, and accused foreign powers of seeking a superficial pretext to set the region ablaze, insisting that despite previous threats, Iran would not quit the non-proliferation. The sanctions are set to come into force today. The president told UN that his country would never seek to build a nuclear bomb. For our sports news today, Super Eagles defender Jamilu Collins has sealed a move to Germany 3 La Liga FC ex-Jabru Arwa. Collins has signed with the modest side on a free transfer after leaving Sky Bet's championship club Cardiff City at the end of last season. The 31-year-old spent 3 years with the Welsh club, but battled with persistent injuries. Collins is making a return to Germany after his previous spell with SP Paderborn. The Nigerian enjoyed a 5-year spell at the club, helping them gain promotion to the Bundesliga. He will wear jersey number 29 at his new club. And that's just about it on the news this morning. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world via our website, which is www.absradiotelevision.com. Follow us on our YouTube channel at ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television on Facebook, at ABS Radio TV on Instagram and X. Our top stories again. Anambra government is assured of its commitment to youth empowerment. Ogboji community has celebrated 2025 New Yam Festival. Independence anniversary, Nigerians have been urged to work collectively for progress. We told you on the foreign scene that the U.S. is to reimpose sanctions on Iran over its nuclear program. Remember that security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080-022-00008. And that's it on the news this morning. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chidima Oranwa. Good morning.